to my left. I told you I was gonna get him in here with me, and I told you I'm gonna teach him how to dab. Who you be?
Now, first of all, what is it you try to teach your boy? What is that right there?
Dab. It's a dance that we do.
Okay.
It's almost like you smelling your underarm, but it's just like dab.
Okay.
Because I was telling people you can dab to Plies, Future, or you could dab to Kirk Franklin.
I've never heard of Kirk Franklin.
I got Kirk Franklin in here with me.
It's good, Ma.
Round of applause.
It's good.
Round of applause. I'm waiting for everybody to clap. Yeah. Who would think
What's
that
good, girl?
I'd have Kirk Franklin on with the fam?
What's going on,
But you're in
Ma?
the city chilling, man. We got
It's
this
good to see you.
spelling bee going on because I got these tickets to give away. But I do want to talk to you because you're in town and you have a new album called "Losing My Religion."
Losing my religion, losing my religion.
You've been ruffling some feathers, and I know the church people, child. So we got to talk about that as well.
We good.
And I want to pick your brain a little bit because you implies.
Okay, let's go.
Was you him for Halloween?
No.
Cause everybody say y'all look alike.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever met him in real life?
No, but you know, he called me out the other day.
Oh, so that was a try. That wasn't set up. Like,
No, that was real. That was real.
a lot of people ain't going to church like they used
Yeah.
to. But your name still rings bells in the gospel as well as the hip hop community.
Well, that's why I call it losing my religion, because of the decline of people that are going to church. And,
Okay.
you know, when it comes to millennials, they're not going.
Yeah.
And so what we got to teach them is that God is not in the premise of religion.
Okay.
It's in the premise of relationship.
Okay.
Because to have a relationship with him, you'd have to be religious. Because religious is the systems of laws and rules of what not to do and this and that. Now, there's nothing wrong with rules, and you know, we all need rules.
Because you got to keep the color folk in line. Let's be real.
But rules without relationship leads to rebellion.
So then how do you lose your religion?
So you lose it by understanding that God died for me to have a relationship with him. Not to hand me a book of what I'm doing wrong, but to hand me a book of now that I'm right. And I think that the problem is that, you know, Christianity is the only thing that we probably tell people more about what they do wrong about. And it's like, and that, you know, and so when people come, let's tell them now what they can do right. Let's tell them what they can do instead of what they can't do.
Are you a pastor or you just...
No, man. I'm just in love with my dude, man. I'm just in love with him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just mad in love with him, man. And I've seen him change a boy's life. And so, you know, if I can do that, because it was very hard for me to believe God loved me, because I was always condemned as a kid coming up. You don't do this, you're going to hell, you're going to hell.
I was telling somebody the other day, I said, growing up, like, I was so apostolic holiness, I used to think for every little thing I do, if I breathed wrong, I was going to burn with the devil.
And that's religion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So then, how do you stay focused? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, it'd be hard to be saved, especially now in these last and evil days with all this going on. Pray for this, pray for that, and then stay focused. And then a lot of people like, I ain't going to no church because the pastor, all he going to do is just mess with the kids and steal money out the place. Like, how did you manage to bridge that gap between the non-believer and the people who just been going to church all their life?
Well, it's because of my own private time, you know what I'm saying? It's that what I did is that I really fell in love with him. It's like I fell in love with him. Again, it's all relational.
Okay.
And it's hard to fall in love with somebody that you don't know.
And that you ain't never seen.
And it's hard to fall in love with somebody that you always hear that's going to get you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you always hear somebody going to get you, why would you fall in love with
It's almost like you slid in God's DMs.
Yeah.
Because it goes down in those DMs.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that when you fall in love with him, real talk, then you're able to learn how to trust him. Because it's all about trusting somebody, because if you don't trust me, you're not going to give you all of me.
Wow.
And I want people to be able to understand, man, that God deserves your mad trust, your full trust.